Hello everyone, and welcome to today's webinar. Thanks for your patience. It's good to have you here. I'm just going to set up so you can see my screen and hopefully hear me. So if you can just shout out and let me know down in the chat box that you can see my screen and hear me, that would be fabulous. So just confirm that before. Oh, lovely. Thanks, Danielle. I appreciate that. Thanks for letting me know. Yes, you can. Fantastic. It's great to have you here. I know this is a topic that many entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants, and experts struggle with, and that is using the power of Facebook ads to grow your business. You may have already tried Facebook ads with little success, or you may be using them and you're looking for ways to perhaps get more out of what you're doing. Well, you're in the right place if that's the case. And you're also in the right place if you haven't used them at all, and you want to start thinking about a strategy for getting reliable leads into your coaching business specifically. But this will also apply to consulting businesses and expert businesses as well. So it's good to have you here. If you can just type in the chat box with a Y, just type in Y if you've used Facebook ads before, that will give me an idea of the kind of people that are on today's webinar. And oh, you have? Great. Good to see you there. Yes, I'm seeing a lot of Ys. And then just type in some Ns if you haven't used Facebook before, just so I know, or whether you're just ignoring me and not participating. Let me know with a Y or an N if you've used, yes or no, used Facebook ads before. That's great. Thanks for typing that in. Excellent. There's a few N's there as well. Great. Well, you're in the right place because we're going to talk about how you can start using them. And they're really, I almost don't think that it's an option anymore as to whether you want to use Facebook ads or not. I think it's a necessity. I think everybody's, thanks for letting me know, I see some more no's coming in as well. I see, it's really a necessity for growing your business using such a valuable channel like Facebook. Most people's audience is on Facebook. So this is another way to really power up your connection with your ideal clients. And I'm going to step you through why that's so important today. So strap yourselves in, get ready, because we're going to go through some great content today. You're in the right place if you're looking to add an extra 10K a month using Facebook ads. That's how valuable they can be to your business. And they'll also help you attract the very best clients, right? It's another way, another strategy that you're in control of. Because today I'm going to be lifting the lid on how Facebook ads can power your coaching or consulting business and what's working right now to attract the right clients and grow your influence online. So you're in the right place if you want to learn how to grow your list, sell more programs, sell more packages, connect with more of your ideal clients, all using low-cost Facebook ads. I created this training because I hear the same struggle from coaches and consultants just like you. And I'm sure some of these will sound familiar to you. Maybe you've said it yourself or expressed it yourself. But if this is the case, you're definitely in the right place where you say things like, okay, you've got a package or a program or you've got an offer to sell, but you just don't have a consistent flow of leads. You don't have enough leads coming in. Or maybe this one I hear very regularly. I'm over Facebook. It changes so much. I can't keep up. Who here's feeling that way, right? Or it just feels so overwhelming to wrap your head around Facebook ads. If that's you, type a little Y in the chat box and let me know. I sympathize with you for sure. Also, another thing I get asked a lot is, well, how much do I need to spend to really make a difference? A lot of people think that you need to have a lot of money to spend on Facebook to make it worthwhile. And yes, initially when you're testing Facebook ads, you can be spending some money and more than perhaps you will be when you get it dialed in. But really, you can be starting testing for, as little as $5 to $10 a day to see what's working, find out where your audience is, and see what kind of message is landing with them. I also hear a lot, Facebook doesn't work for my audience, or my kind of clients, my industry, my niche, whatever, insert whatever there, right? And that can definitely be a belief there. Now, there's very few audiences or offers that Facebook doesn't work for. I have been running Facebook ads for 6 years, and there's only been, I think there's like one business owner who came to me once and said that they had I don't know what these things were. They were like industrial cabinets or something, and they were like, "Could I do that on Facebook?" And you know what? Now, I mean, that was a few years ago. Now I'm sort of like, well, maybe you actually could, but that's probably, looking for big industrial clients to put cabinets in. That might be a bit of a stretch for Facebook, but if you're in coaching, consulting, or an expert business, your Facebook would definitely work for your audience. And look, I know many of you are feeling this way, uncertain, unsure, lacking confidence. And that's why I wanted to create this training for you, so that you can feel, a little more certain about how you'd be using Facebook ads and whether it's going to work for your business. Because the real problem is that relying on referrals and organic marketing is not a reliable way to grow your business. Yes, it's great to get referrals. Yes, it's great to, put some posts up on social media and get a response. Yes, it's great to send out an email to your email list and get people purchasing from you or contacting you about finding out more about what you do. But, that is not the only way that you can grow your business. We've got this other brilliant channel that you can be in control of that is pretty much an investment, right? You put the money in and you get the money out when done right. So why wouldn't you utilize that as well as relying on referrals and organic marketing to grow your business? The other issue is even things like email lists. I love, the asset that is your email list, building an email list, growing a tribe, communicating with them regularly about, well, giving them value and also providing them with offers along the way. It's great because that you own that, right? Your email list is yours. You're in control of that. But one of the issues that seems to be coming up lately is that, open rates and deliverability of your emails are rapidly declining. Okay, so when you send an email out, maybe only 20% of people are opening the emails, and out of those 20% who open, maybe only 5% are clicking through, right? So you might have this big email list there, but are you really connecting with them as much as you could? And there's also, using the old Facebook pages or Instagram or whatever. Instagram's a bit better because they haven't limited the reach as much as Facebook, but just posting on a Facebook page or getting likes for your Facebook page isn't going to be a reliable strategy to keep reaching the people who like your page. You might have a few thousand people who like your Facebook page. I would challenge you to put a post up and then go into the analytics in the back, which Facebook, do for you, show you how many people your posts reach, and I'm sure you'll probably see it's only a handful. So you can't even really rely on that because Facebook aren't delivering to all the people who like your page. Joint venture partners are a great idea for growing your business, right? Getting some affiliates, getting people to promote you to their lists, or finding other people who have who've already collected large numbers of your ideal clients, right? Being able to access them. Now, that's a great strategy, but it's also not, one that has to rely on others agreeing to promote you, others having the opportunity to promote you, you establishing that relationship so that they will. And then you've got to, pay them a commission. So that still costs you money. And yeah, it's a great strategy, but not one that I'm sure you can be using every single week to grow your business, okay? But what if I told you there was an answer? There was a way around that real problem of not being able to get consistent leads time and time again. And that is investing in Facebook ads. Not only can you build your list, but you can also engage your followers, your tribe, build an audience, grow your influence and impact online, and attract the best clients, the most perfect clients for your offer. So someone like Selena, one of my clients, over, just post-Christmas, she got 200 email opt-ins and sold a $15,000 coaching program in just over a month, running ads for $5 a day. You'll see she's put there, she was just had a free download on her ads, right? And telling she's a retail coach, so showing store owners how to grow their sales. She was running it at $5 a day and she had 200 opt-ins. There she's saying, don't think she'll turn it off just yet, right? So you can start small. Or someone like Claire, who used to be in my coaching mastermind, she spent $350 on Facebook ads, driving traffic to a webinar, and made $10,000 in $497 program sales, right? That's pretty much, her list was not big at that stage. And as you can see, she didn't spend a ton on Facebook ads to get that kind of outcome. That is what's possible. Or someone like Jane, who's consistently been using ads over the last few years. We started working together quite some time ago, and we developed up an ad strategy for her to fill her career workshops for women looking to shift their career. And now she has a high-end coaching program that she's developed, and she's filled from those clients that she'd built up using Facebook ads, right? So that was pretty amazing that over that time, she's had that ability to grow her audience to a point where she can go and fill her high level, I think it was a $5,000 mastermind, and she sold 8 of those places in just a couple of months. So that was building on the audience that she grew using Facebook ads. Because really, the fact of the matter is they're a multiplier for any business, but they're especially lucrative for coaches, consultants, and service-based businesses, especially where, you're not just selling low-end services. If you've got, even if you do have some lower-end programs, maybe you've got some higher-end coaching on the back as well. It allows you to invest in Facebook ads in a way that gives you a really big return. If you've got a $2,000 program, a $5,000 program, a $10,000 or a $20,000 program, even better. And if you're not running ads, you're leaving a ton of sales on the table, trust me. So who am I? I know you jumped on the webinar today, and I'm glad that you're here. I'm Victoria Gibson, and basically I'm a Facebook ads uber fan. I love Facebook. I've been using Facebook for a very long time to market my business and help others market theirs, to grow their profits, grow their sales, grow their number of clients, and being able to reliably generate consistent leads into their business. So over the past 6 years, I've consulted for some internet bigwigs and as a Facebook traffic and funnel expert, and I've been a creator of online programs in that space as well. And now I'm a business mentor to coaches and consultants, helping them grow their business using, a reliable packet of reliable strategies that I go to time and time again, not just using Facebook, but today we're just going to talk about Facebook ads. But I look at overall how to make sure you can package up your business, package up your expertise, get more business, and create a sustainable and business that you actually love doing, okay? There's my daughters who are 12 and 14, Ava and Millie, and they keep me on my toes along with serving my beautiful clients in my business as well. I love sharing my work. I love sharing the research that I do on Facebook ads, the campaigns that I run. I've been able to do this on stages over in America. As you can tell from my accent, I live in Australia, but I've been able to go to America for the past few years, speak on stages like here with Ryan Dice, up here at Yannick Silver's Underground Online Seminar event. I've been able to be a guest expert for the likes of Murray Smith and Amy Porterfield, and contribute to sites like Digital Marketer and Social Fresh, be featured on a Rise to the Top. Those kind of opportunities have come because I was able to share my knowledge on Facebook ads, and it's obviously a topic that people are interested in, okay? I get that, and I've been able to build on what I've learned using Facebook ads to help people grow their business consistently, particularly coaches, consultants, and experts, as I said before. I've run advertising campaigns for the likes of Marie Forleo, Lewis Howes, Leonie Dawson, Danielle Laporte, to name a few, but a ton more as well out there, which has given me such an insight into different businesses and how they work on Facebook, where their clients are, who responds best to what converts best as well. So today I'm sharing the true superpower of Facebook ads and also the 3-step Facebook lead magnet that's working right now to get more sales for coaches, consultants, and experts, and also a quirky new ad type that is great for our industry as well. So I want to show you how that works too, because some of you may not even know that that exists. Okay, so today I'm sharing the true superpower of Facebook ads, the 3-step Facebook lead magnet, and a quirky new Facebook ad type that starts conversations, one-to-one conversations, which, as we know, can be very, very powerful in converting clients into higher priced programs. So I use Facebook ads to build my business and establish myself as an expert. So I know it's really possible for you too. I was seeing a video today by someone saying that, one of the biggest questions they get asked as a coach is really, well, not even a question, but it's really one of their key purposes is to give people permission to step up and be that expert, to step up and offer that thing or to go after their dream. Well, Facebook ads makes that possible, because if you're doing that from scratch and you don't have an audience and you don't have an established reputation, Facebook will help you start that and grow it really from scratch. And it's so amazing how you can start doing that, offer real value. I mean, obviously you've got to have something that gets people results and understand what you want to do in order to do that. But Facebook will really, really help you grow that at an absolutely rapid rate. And the good news is we've got time at the end for questions. So if you've got questions about your current campaigns or about starting your campaigns, then stay on the line, because I'm going to be answering any of your questions. This is a chance for you to pick your brains, pick my brains, and get some customized advice right here, right now. And I'd be more than happy to do that. There'll also be a special bonus at the end, an offer for you also. So stick around. You're going to really get a lot of value out of today and walk away with some great training. The bottom line is I paid $5,000 to learn ads way back in 2011. So I paid someone who was already using Facebook ads successfully for other people and to grow their business. And I wanted to learn how to use it too. I saw that it was, it was an amazing strategy to show up where your people were. Facebook basically has, well over 1 billion daily users who are on there more than, just a couple of minutes a day. They're waking up, they're picking up their phones, they're going on Facebook straight away. They're engaged with it. And Facebook have all that data ready for us to tap into as marketers. So they have captured the hearts and minds of the world, really, and we have the ability to go in very specifically and talk to some of that audience that they've already captured for us at a really reasonable price too. Being at the opportunity to on demand connect with people very specifically, rather than wasting thousands on traditional media or newspaper ads and things like that, where we're not really sure who's seeing it and who's not. That's the other thing with Facebook. We can actually see who's seeing it, how many times have they clicked on it, excuse me, who else do they like, what are they interested in, how do they live, all that kind of stuff is available to us on Facebook, which is pretty powerful, I've got to say. So when I started, I was just going to show you, I paid that $5,000 to learn how to use Facebook ads. I didn't have an offer at that time. This was quite some time ago. I was still sort of finding my way in online business. I knew I wanted to be a coach and a consultant, but I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to specialize in. Facebook ads opened the door for me, because once I learned that skill, I was able to actually promote other people's offers as well, which then gave me an opportunity just within 10 days to make $23,000 just spending $500. So I was, that was pretty amazing to me to go, wow, okay, I've just paid someone to learn how to use Facebook ads. don't have an offer myself, I can grab someone else's offer. And in this instance, it was Marie Forleo's B School program I was able to promote. And this is just, her email about the rest of the top 10 affiliates. So there I was at number 4 of a big, 7-figure launch. Here's little old me who's only just learnt Facebook ads I think I was learning them at the stage. I was still doing that coaching program to learn how to use Facebook ads. I jumped in, promoted Marie's offer, and I made $23,000 in affiliate commission, just spending $500. That was in 10 days. So once that happened, I knew I was onto something, right? So ever since then, I've been building on that. I've had clients, I've run campaigns for people, I've strategized, how to grow their business using Facebook ads. I've consistently been using Facebook ads all that time. So all my experiences led to, some of the system that I'm sharing with you today. I'm always evolving my approach to Facebook ads and what I'm doing, because that's what's important. We keep it current. The platform is amazing, but it does change. What worked, a couple of years ago isn't working now. And in fact, what worked perhaps last year to generate leads and sales on Facebook isn't working now. So it's important to keep up to date. Keep evolving your strategies. I believe that, yes, you could pay someone to do your Facebook ads. And in the beginning, you might not have the luxury of being able to do that. I'm a firm believer that you should know how to do this. This should be a key skill in your business. And then learn it, understand it, use it, and then outsource it. So at least you can know if you are outsourcing it to an expert, if they're doing a good job. This is a way to cheaply and effectively generate leads for your business on demand. I think it's worth understanding how to do that. And hopefully I can go away to help you do that. I also want to help you avoid some common mistakes that happen with Facebook. So like I said, using outdated strategies, or seeing strategies that other people are using and thinking you can just apply it to your business. There are some elements that you need to take into account. One size does not always fit all, okay? It will depend on your message. It will depend on your market. It will depend on your offer. Having someone who knows how to tweak that effectively is absolutely invaluable. So also a lot of people are relying too heavily on what we call cold traffic. So that's traffic that hasn't heard of you before. They don't know who you are. They haven't seen you. They might be a little more hesitant to jump in and take action on what you're offering. Okay, it doesn't mean you can't use it at all. It's just I wouldn't 100% rely on cold traffic, and I'll show you another way that you can be re-engaging your existing audience and keeping the conversation going and moving towards getting them to convert into a client. The other issue that I see a lot is a lackluster message or an ineffective message. You haven't got the message to market right. I do actually have another program that I offer called Message to Market because I'm so passionate about this. And that was really born out of the fact that I was helping people use Facebook ads often, and no matter what, driving the traffic is actually the easy bit. It's converting it and getting to the right people that's the issue. And sometimes that's because your message to market isn't right. So, but make sure you have a compelling message to market. Offer value first. Don't try and get people straight to, investing $1,000 in you from one Facebook ad. We want to make sure that we're establishing your credibility and authority, creating a dialogue, and landing in front of the right people. So yes, some testing is required, but no matter how much we test, if the message to market isn't there, you are going to struggle. Who here thinks that maybe their message might be a bit off, or they're not 100% confident in their message? Just type a Y in the chat box if that's you. Let me know if that's a bit of a problem for you. And yes, I can give you some answers to those questions if you have some at the end of this webinar as well, because this is pivotal to making sure that you have effective Facebook ad campaigns. Often people only set up 1 or 2 ads and then say, oh, it didn't work. They just throw up a couple of ads expecting it to work, and when it doesn't straight away, they feel, a little bit stressed that they've spent the money and it didn't get the results. But you do need to create multiple ads, especially in the beginning if you don't know where your audience is and you don't know what's worked in the past. It's important for you to create multiple ads as much as possible. So let's dive into the core of the training. There's 3 ways to start using Facebook ads to grow your coaching business. Okay, first point was use Facebook ads superpower. It's connection, right? People are going on social media to connect. They want to connect with others. They want to see what's going on in their world. They want to feel part of something. They want to get information, and that they're showing up there regularly, right? So use that that pull, use that platform to express your message. So I'm saying use it natively. What do I mean by native? Native means you're showing up where people are already engaging. They're already coming to Facebook and they're looking in their feeds to find out what's happening and find out what their friends and family are up to, and their trusted brands. They want to know that, right? So by being there natively, I mean you show up in the newsfeed too and provide value, provide an opportunity for them to connect with you. Try more descriptive posts and video and showing up in their feed, because that's going to grow their trust. It's going to grow their awareness, and it's going to move them closer to investing with you. Speak directly to them. Personalize. This isn't just like broadcast advertising. This isn't just like a television commercial where we're speaking to lots of people. You have an opportunity to speak to them personally. So do that in your ads. Here's an example of a newsfeed ad, as you'd be seeing it on, say, a laptop or a desktop computer. I'm saying you want all the goodies from my 5-day traffic boost challenge. Just register and join the group and access all the tutorials while they're live. Here's a link, and this was just like a video. That's why the photo looks like why I look terrible in that. It's a screenshot there. But that's just a quick one. You can also be writing a lot longer posts to engage them in what you're offering or what you've been doing. So I just want to make sure you're aware of that. Put videos in, or write a long post, write a short post, whatever it is. Speak directly to your audience, and get them across to your offers, be it landing pages or websites or whatever. So that's sort of the basic way to use Facebook ads. But I just want to make sure that that talk to them personally. It's a slightly different method of communication. We're not talking to the masses, okay? Now, we've also got a 3-step Facebook ad lead magnet that you can be using right now to start building an audience, particularly if you don't have one right now. So there's ways to be using, the power of your own email list to get started and speak to those people on Facebook as well as via your email, right? But there's also a way to sort of step people through different layers of connection with you that will move them from lookers to buyers. So I call it the value first concept, right? Now, this is really another sort of another area of content marketing. As you know, content marketing, I'm sure you know this, creating some valuable free content to establish your credibility and authority, establish a positive relationship with your prospects, and to get them to raise their hand to hear more from you or buy from you, okay? So that's a well-established concept, and you can apply this to this 3-step Facebook ad, a Facebook lead magnet system, but almost coming back a step, not asking them to do anything at all, not even asking them to opt in from the beginning, right? Because what we can do is utilize great free content to start building audiences on Facebook that we can then go back to and ask them to take action then and opt in or come to a webinar or buy from us or get on the phone with us in a conversation, strategy session, clarity session, whatever you may call that, okay? So what this relates to is probably a core principle I should fill you in on, which Facebook has the ability to create audiences for you. Now, these audiences are created in your Facebook advertising manager. And what they do is allow you to go back and run ads to those audiences that you build in Facebook. So really, it's another way for you to grow almost like a mini email list on Facebook. So you can do that. You can even upload your email list or a list of phone numbers that you have into Facebook, and they'll create that audience if you already do have an audience. And Facebook will also help you create audiences like those audiences that you already build. So they're called lookalike audiences, right? So there's there's this core concept called custom audiences, and we want to use that to our advantage. But if you don't have a list of people that you can already build on to begin with, then the aim is that we want to build that, okay, ourselves. So by creating value first, for example, here, I could just create this as an ad. It looks like a post. It's actually a video, not just, it looks like it's just an image here, but videos do this very well. And in this instance, I wasn't even on video. I was showing how to build a Facebook ad in a screen shared video, right? So I just put that up and I didn't ask them to do anything but watch it. Now, why would I do that? Why would I pay to just get people to watch it? Well, it is an established concept, right? That many businesses for a long time have been using things like television advertising to pay to get their message out there, and they don't know who's watching it or they haven't captured any leads from it, but they know that it works. So you can apply this concept here, but we've got a little secret benefit that you wouldn't get from television advertising, which is that Facebook will actually allow us to create an audience of the people who watch this, right? So that becomes like our mini email list, that we have the ability to put content out there, not even ask them to take action, just make sure it's valuable, make sure it moves them towards what you've got to offer in the end. So here I'm saying, okay, here's how to do something very quick and easy on Facebook. Hopefully they get some value out of that. They watch the video. Even if they only watch 3 seconds of the video, I can capture those people on Facebook and what we call retarget them with other advertising. So move them then towards perhaps an ad inviting them to a webinar. This is just an ad for this webinar, right? So once they've watched the video, because that was about Facebook ads, I can then show ads just to the people who've watched that video and invite them to come to a webinar. So rather than just going straight to a webinar ad to people who don't know who I am, who might go, why am I going to show up to Victoria's webinar? I don't know who she is. I've got lots on my plate. I don't know that that's actually going to be of any value to me yet. Before, we could just throw these webinar ads up and they would work, right? They worked very, very well a few years ago. Now, everybody's kind of doing it. So how can we get smarter about not just wasting money on Facebook to cold traffic, and we can actually warm them up with some value and then invite them to a webinar, or maybe it's a workshop or something like that you do. Then we might even be able to go back to the people who we've shown those webinar ads to. We know maybe they've seen us a couple of times now. They've had a couple of exposures to us, but they still haven't bought. Well, I could perhaps create some of these ads where I could say, hey, I'll do your marketing blueprint for you. Come on a free session. So I can get a lot more sort of targeted. I can even show another video, about my coaching mastermind, whatever it may be. We go to another level because we know those people have already seen us before. That's what's possible using Facebook ads. Pretty impressive, don't you think? Like that you can go to this kind of level and you can be that selective with who sees your messages, and you can build these powerful audiences using Facebook ads. So, this is what's going to supercharge your results. Because when you're starting from scratch, you likely don't have a big list or much traffic. So build your viewers, build your mini lists on Facebook as custom audiences by giving away quick pieces of content, but they're still got to be valuable. They've still got to move them towards purchasing from you. Then retarget and create lookalikes of those audiences too. Like I said, Facebook will allow us, once we've created these custom audiences, to create audiences of people like them and show our ads to them as well. So the power of the audiences is absolutely huge. This is a game changer, particularly if you're just using Facebook ads when you're starting out. But if you actually are not just starting out and you already do have some audiences, you can create an audience of people who have viewed your website. You can create an audience of people who've engaged with any of your material on Facebook as well. And so, that's where you want to start, rather than just going, okay, I'm going to target people who, like my competitors or are interested in the topic that I teach, right? That still has a place, but this way we get an opportunity to really start getting some more concrete audiences of people and talking to them. Now, I also promised that I was going to show you a quirky new ad type. This is the third part, not the second part here. that is great for coaches and consultants, particularly if you convert your audience into your programs using conversations. So using the power of sessions or free sessions or strategy sessions or whatever you want to call them, right? Where you have a conversation and you explore if that person or that prospect, I should say, is a good fit for your service, right? So if you're using that, a great new ad type has just become available, which is awesome. So that is to use the power of Facebook Messenger. Who here knows what Messenger is? I'm sure you use it on your Facebook where you chat to people. If you're on your computer, it pops up on the right-hand side, or maybe you have the Messenger app just on your phone and you use it for contacting your friends and chatting to them, whatever it may be. That now there's a valuable way to be getting in people's messenger feed, where they are a lot of the time already, using the power of Facebook ads, right? So what happens is you can set up a Facebook Messenger ad, and when they click on the ad, they go to a Messenger chat with your page, with your business page, right? So you can start asking questions in the chat, or even have like a mini discovery, clarity, strategy session, whatever you call it. You can have a mini one of these on Facebook chat. It's personalized, it's powerful, and you can find out exactly how you could solve their problem and what their problem is. So does this sound pretty exciting? I think it's super valuable, and that you can come here and I can still be perhaps offering that custom blueprint. And then when they click on, instead of clicking on to go and fill in their details in an application, they can click on send message. And it's going, it says now that my page will follow up with you in Messenger. And then they'll get a little messenger box start like that, right? And I can start saying, oh, hi, Rachel, thanks for reaching out about the blueprint session. Tell me where you are in your business right now, or something like that, and start a little dialogue. That may then lead to a conversation, or I might even be able to convert her straight in the messenger chat, right? That's sort of the possibilities here. I can also even have it where, getting them to request a time with me. There's a different button. So we have the send message button. We have the request time, which does the same thing. It pops up that says I'm going to get back to them and starts a dialogue. Pretty cool, huh? That you can start doing that in using Facebook ads. I love it. So, the other thing about that as well is that you can also, if you start getting people to, this is another way to circle back to these people, is that if you create some of these quick, easy ways for them to message your page, but the other layer of messenger ads means that you can message anyone you can just message as not do the ad and get them to click on. You can message anybody who's messaged your page, right? So you can just start showing up with a little pop-up message to the people who have already messaged your page, which is pretty amazing as well. So you use these ads to start people messaging your page. Then you're building like another mini audience of people that you can start just getting straight into their Facebook Messenger and, just following up them saying, hey, are you still interested in growing your business using Facebook ads? In my instance, I might say that. You might say something different. So does everyone agree that's pretty powerful? Could you see a way to apply that to your business? Just type a Y in the chat box and let me know that that resonates with you and you see how that could potentially work. Yes, great. Thanks for typing that in. Yes, I can see a fair few Ys. I know you probably got questions as to how to do that, and we can answer that at the end of the webinar as well. The important thing is start with one simple yet powerful message or topic or area of expertise, right? So rather than, putting your ads out and one time talking about, you might be a health coach, right? And then one time you're talking about weight loss, and then one time you're talking about clean eating, and one time you're talking about, foods to avoid, right? Try and keep it on one topic to get momentum first. That topic should address a very real and specific pain point in the minds of your prospects or your ideal clients, okay? Build momentum. It's not just about having one ad to one thing and then going, great, that my ad should work now. We want to start with more, a different approach where we can, consistently show up, offer value, but give them opportunities to connect with us, to move them closer to becoming a client. I hope that makes sense. Because the other thing is campaigns only work for a limited time. We need to monitor them closely, optimize them, switch out images, change the type of ad you're doing. Maybe you're going to do one of those free content ads. Start out just giving that value so we can collect those people who are viewing your videos or viewing a post, right? Then you might move to a webinar ad. Then you may move to a messenger ad, right? But refresh them. If at the moment they stop working, then tweak them, break it out and do something different, and see, change one thing at a time to see what's having the biggest impact. Okay, hope that makes sense. And also the other issue is you need to activate the list that you build, right? So making sure that when you're building your email list, you're getting people opting in with you. Activate that. Give them weekly content. Reach out to them. Demonstrate your value and give them some great reasons to choose you over the competition. Okay, that's really important as well. Because look, I'm not sure why you showed up today. I mean, I'm pretty sure you wanted to learn more about the power of Facebook ads, and I hope you got some actionable advice and tips there. But if you're ready to get leads that pay every day, I'm here to tell you this is not just theory. This really, really works. Facebook ads can grow your audience and grow your income, okay? Absolutely. It can establish you as a credible expert and authority in your area of expertise, and it can bring you really big paydays. So Claire, who I mentioned before, she was able to use the Facebook ads to market that webinar, and as I said, sell $30,000 worth of $497 programs. That was pretty much from scratch, right? She had a small list. She was putting up ads like that, come along to the webinar and offer her $497 program. That was all about helping photographers or even anyone take great photos of kids, right? Or someone like Chantel made $39,000 from one of her initial webinars when she was in my mastermind, because she was mainly just speaking to an audience in Australia with her program. She hadn't used Facebook ads that much, and really they were the engine for her growth to drive her business to 7 figures, right? Facebook ads, it's all about it. She helps music and dance studio owners grow their business. She was able to use Facebook ads initially. So this is just in the beginning, not now. Now she makes a lot more from her webinars than that. But $39,000 from, just a few webinars using Facebook ads, pretty impressive. I'm sure you'd agree. But look, there's no need to wait. You can be up to speed in the next couple of months, right, in working on your Facebook ads and working with me. In the 8 weeks that I worked with Julia on these strategies, she went from selling $97 sleep courses to $4,000 coaching programs. And she was posting there that, she earned $11,000 easily in those 8 weeks, and she's got plenty more leads up. Then she came to work with me in my 12-month mastermind. In 5 months, she earned $53,000 compared to $16,000 all of the last financial year before that. So pretty impressive. I'm sure you'll agree. That's just one of my clients. Another one, once again, Claire, I mentioned, we not only was getting her using Facebook ads to sell $497 webinars, she was also using them to sell $11,000 coaching programs, right? Pretty impressive, and a really nice way to start that from scratch. So I'm offering a program today called Sky High Ad Results, okay? This is a live Facebook ads coaching intensive with me. It solves the big program of not having a reliable lead generation strategy, not getting consistent sales, not being in alignment with your offer, or not knowing what to offer, how to price it, how to package it, and how to create those conversion opportunities like webinars, like workshops that are going to rapidly grow your business, okay? It also solves the problem of not having a dedicated mentor, coach, cheerleader who keeps you accountable, keeps things moving, keeps you back on, gets you back on track when you get off track with too many shiny objects and all that kind of stuff, okay? So this solves that problem. You and I will work together to create your first powerful Facebook ads campaign, build your audience, and attract more clients using just pretty much the strategies I was showing you today, but Also, going deeper into that, how can we construct the perfect Facebook ad? Now, the reason I didn't go into that today is because, there's been plenty of training on, okay, here's how you write a Facebook ad, here's how you set it up. All of that, we'll cover that, right, when we work together. I wanted to show you, a deeper strategy, something that was working right now to get you a lot more momentum and step away from the competition, okay? Blaze a trail, get results. You're going to get personalized coaching, live training, and done with you campaigns. This is a train the trainer almost program, right? As I said, I think it's vital for you to understand how to use Facebook ads to be driving clients every day in your business if you want to. But when you get full, you can turn them off, right? Turn them off for a while, and then you're like, okay, maybe I'll just have my regular ads running for $10 a day. When you're like, okay, hang on a minute, I need some more clients in, you can ramp them up. Start spending maybe $100 a day. You might even be spending $1,000 a day if you knew that from that $1,000 you were going to be making consistently $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 from the $1,000 that you spend, right? We want to get that system up and running so that my aim is to get you out there on your own. It's almost like, take the training wheels off your bike. I don't know if they use training wheels across the globe. It might be an Australian thing, but, there's little training wheels on your bike. I want to take those off so that you can just go and ride on your two wheels on your own using Facebook ads as and when you need. Be comfortable with it. Be really harnessing the power of it to bring in clients when you need. This is the key to it. This is what you see all the big experts, coaches, consultants online using is Facebook ads to drive their business, okay? And now you can too. This is designed to do in real time. I'll be there by your side helping you. It's based on what's working right now, and we can get in trouble, get you up and running, troubleshoot. You're there, you don't have to worry about blowing all your money on Facebook ads and not knowing why it worked and why it didn't, not knowing where to start. You're going to just, totally overcome that problem. You'll have private coaching calls with me. We're going to identify the very best lead generation strategy for you. You'll have group training calls, a private Facebook group, and I give you campaign setup and direction as well. Okay, so it's really designed to give you the utmost level of support training based on my 6 years of running Facebook ads. There's not many questions that you're going to be able to ask me that I'm not going to have the answer to. I'm, not trying to boast. This is my area of expertise. I can help you with this and help you make a difference. You'll use my proven and tested offers. You'll also use my strategy of being able to jump in and know where to get you the best message to market and get things moving, okay? This can be especially powerful if you've already got paying clients and you want more of them, or you haven't got paying clients yet and you need to get some, okay? What we'll need to do is explore, what's going to be the right strategy for you and whether I'll give you a realistic time frame for getting things moving, okay? Set you up for premium positioning. If you don't have a high-end offer, I'll help you package it in part 1, okay, of what to offer. Part 2, we'll talk about where to find your clients, give you expert targeting to find clients you love. I'll help you find the right targets, and we'll also be building those audiences and talking to them again and again with different messages, moving them to get you moving them to purchase from you. We use detective methods most people don't even bother about. Often I see people just starting out with basic Facebook ads to cold traffic and putting in broad categories. I'm going to find you the right kind of people, the right kind of targets to get the right kind of clients, okay? Most people get that wrong in part 2, what to offer. Part 3, you're going to get that copy and layout templates. We're going to sort of show you exactly how to create the right ads for you, how to create those images so you can do those on the go. You don't have to pay designers to do them. There's simple, fast, and easy ways to create the right kind of images for your ads, which are really a big part of the success of your Facebook ads, or maybe just how to create quick and easy videos on the fly, okay? So that's in part 3, how to offer it. Part 4, you're going to get this is over the whole time. You'll get specific and direct feedback from me. I'll get you back on track with the optimizing. I'll show you what figures to look at in Facebook. What are those metrics that you need to know in order to know you're not doing your dough on Facebook, that you're creating profits from Facebook, that you're running effective campaigns. I'll show you how to do that. I'll show you how to bid, test and review, show you what to pay. We start out really small so you don't blow your money easily and then not be able to sort of come back from that, okay? Yes, Facebook ads are investment. I want to make sure they're an investment and not just a costly exercise for your business. I'll also show you how to maximize small budgets. And in that sort of the next part of that, I'll show you how to build on your success using a bit more of those retargeting techniques I talked about, how to follow up, how to create great content for your list, activating that list. We can go into some more advanced sales funnels too, a bit more email sequencing, those kind of things. All those things that are going to build on that initial lead capture, we're actually going to grow the connection and grow the profits, okay? So this is what you get. You get live training with me, private coaching, you get access to me, whenever you need, chat me on Facebook, whatever it's there, I'll be there by your side helping you. Campaign creation and optimization, I'll help you create landing pages and sales funnels. All of that is part of this coaching program, okay? So if you're ready for some guidance and support and implementation assistance, so this isn't just information here, this is tailored advice and support for you that will help you take control of your online lead generation. Okay, so if that's you, if you're like, yes, this is exactly what I need, then go now to victoriagibson.com/FB leads and just fill in a couple of quick details, and we'll have a quick chat to make sure that I can help you. Okay, I'm not here to just get everyone to push a button and join something where you're not getting tailored advice. I've just put the link into the bottom of the chat box there for you as well. This is about giving you real life support and strategy. This isn't just another online information product. So I want to make sure this is going to be a good fit for you. Fill out that application and we'll have we can move you forward with an initial planning session and get moving once we establish that this is going to be the right opportunity for you. Does that make sense? Okay, so if you're questioning, okay, that sounds like something that I need, then just jump in and apply. You're not committing to purchase anything. It's just to have a conversation with me so I can see what you've got going on and know if it's going to be a fit. You can also hang around here and ask that question now, because I'm here to answer your question. So go to that link and apply, or stay here and type in your question in the chat box now and ask me anything you like about creating your own profitable lead generation strategy. Okay, so I've shown you those three key elements that I promised. So how to show up natively in your prospects newsfeed, then also how to be building audiences using that 3-step Facebook ad lead magnet, where you create some value up front, you build audiences around the people who've seen that value, then you move them towards perhaps a webinar or a workshop, invite them there. And then the third layer is come back to people who've seen you a couple of times and get them to jump on a session with you so you can sell them into your programs. And then the third part of that was using the power of Facebook Messenger ads to start a conversation with your ideal prospects, right? So all of those we covered in today's session. And now's the chance for questions. So Audrey said she loves the Messenger ads, hadn't explored that before. Think it would be great for generating general interest in discovery calls for VIP days. Absolutely, Audrey. It really is. It works very, very well. It doesn't need to be a way that you just sort of jump in and spam people. They're giving you permission to start talking to them, okay? So I think that's really, really powerful. So I'd love it if you want to jump in and use that. Danielle has said, you recommended focusing on just one message. Would you only have one lead magnet or should you have multiple? I think it's great to have a few lead magnets if possible, but start with one and see how that goes. And then maybe be testing the copy on that, testing some images. When you know that that's working, then great, have some more. I think it's always good to have a few. You can use worksheets, downloads, cheat sheets, audios, videos, quizzes. They all make excellent lead magnets. So webinars as well. You can go straight to them as well. So yeah, try a few different lead magnets. They'll help you really refine your message, which is really, really important. And also the aim is to be those lead magnets as well, is to get as many leads as you can as cheaply as possible, right? So if you've got, you'll often find, perhaps if you were going to market to your general interests or a cold traffic straight away with a webinar, now those leads might be a little more expensive, right? But if we go back to targeting to the audiences that we've built, we might find that that the price comes down of the lead cost. So the ad cost sometimes actually goes up the more specific you get in your targeting. But what you'll find is you're getting to the right people and they're more likely to convert to an offer. Okay, so yes, have a few different lead magnets. What are you using as a lead magnet now as well, Danielle? Type that in. Okay, type that in and I'll come back to you next. Viv's asked, would you apply this process to a product-based service? What's a lead magnet? Does it still work? Hoping to move away from the usual get 15% off your next product as a lead. Yeah, look, products is a bit of a different one. That's why, I was saying this specifically works really, really well for service-based business owners. But if you do have a product, I've got a client who has an online fashion store. So what we do with that is we more drive traffic to the site and then try and sell off the site. So we might be just, sort of showing great imagery, using perhaps a bit more of those carousel ads. I don't know if you've seen that. They're the ads where you can have 5 images in one, and even each of those 5 images can go to a different page on your site. So it's a bit more like a product-based catalog to get them to go across. So that's where imagery can be super important. Maybe, I don't know what type of business you have. Maybe if it is a fashion business, you can have like a little free style guide that could be your freebie as well, like a free guide, or, take the stress out of choosing XYZ. I don't know until you tell me what industry or what kind of product you've got, then I can give you a few more ideas. Okay, so Danielle's got how to have a date night each week, or how to hire a house cleaner in 7 days or less. So you're helping working mothers get more time back and build home systems to save time. Okay, cool, that makes sense. So what about like a little planner or an organizer that you could offer as a download? So organize your week, and you got someone on Fiverr or wherever to create a cool little PDF planner that they could use, or maybe it was a fillable one they could do, type in on the computer and have that merges with their calendar, or something cool like that would be a really good download as well. How to hire a house cleaner in 7 days or less. I think, I don't know if that sounds quite as compelling. The date night as well might not be as sort of as much of a kind of, what would you call it, as much of a link to, if you're helping them get more time back, I would focus on those real productivity hacks first. So obviously the house cleaner is going to be a solution to one of their problems, but maybe tapping in right where they've got the pain point now to clear their overwhelm. So 7 ways to declutter your to-do list, or to nail your to-do list in 20 minutes or less with these 5 quick hacks. Or it could be tools that they could use, like little software or websites that they could go to that are going to help them get more productive. So 5 websites to streamline your busy life, or something like that would be kind of cool. So address that first sort of point of busyness and overwhelm at the initial stage. I would suggest that would be my approach. I hope that helps. It is fashion, Viv. Great, good to know. So yeah, with a fashion website, as I said, I've got one of my clients who has a fashion website. Now, do you know what? Also, another great strategy for a fashion website. We've had some good success for her. I mean, the other day we ran a Facebook ad for her that got $400 in sales. She'd spent $4 and got $400, a $400 order within 2 hours of putting it up. So as I said, we haven't even we didn't even put a discount up in that ad. It was just more about creating like an online catalog almost in the ad. So they're seeing it and it's catching their attention, and then they want to see more. And then obviously you need those conversion elements on the website as well. I might, if you type in your email address, Viv, I can even send you a copy of that ad. Might even help you. Or if you just type in your name on Facebook, I can message you where I could show you what that ad looks like. So you can type that in privately if you want to, down the bottom in chat to just the organizer, and you can send it privately. And then I can just send you what that ad looks like and give you a couple of ideas to get you going. We also used the slideshow feature where you can create your own like mini video on Facebook by uploading several images, and then they flick through. You might have seen that. So it becomes like a little bit of a slideshow in their newsfeed. So if, you're not just relying on one product image to get their attention, you're showing them a few. So once again, this is where good photography comes in, but the ones we used for my other client, she didn't even really get those professionally shot. They were just photos she took of her friend, or her friend's husband took photos of her wearing the caftans. So yeah, so that's worked very well for her. And we've been over the last year playing with a lot of ways to use Facebook ads better to grow online sales. So a couple of those things I did talk about are important for you, Viv, too, in terms of you can create custom audiences of your website visitors. So you put a pixel from Facebook on your website, and then you get Facebook to track the people who are going to your website. And then you can go back to, and they could be on any specific pages of your website too. So perhaps people who've gone to the cart but haven't completed, right? They haven't purchased. You can just retarget back to them and say, hey, did you forget something? Your purchase is still waiting for you. And then maybe give them a discount code to ensure that they complete. So really, really powerful opportunities using Facebook for you, Viv. So hopefully that gives you some great ideas. Now, Danielle, you said she used a blog post with a content upgrade for the lead magnet. That's cool, but seems like you suggest just a blog post with no gated lead magnet. No, you could still do, because a blog post is still content that they don't have to opt into. So blog post with a content upgrade is a great idea. I would definitely still do that, but I'd just be creating an audience of the people that go to that blog post. So you're capturing any that don't move forward to the lead magnet, if that makes sense. My pleasure, Danielle. Glad you like those ideas. It's late, no worries. I'm glad you had a good time and got some information. I wish you well. And will retargeting be taught? In the program, someone's typed that in the program, absolutely. So I'll show you step by step exactly how to do that. Most definitely. I've got an initial video. If you want more of a screenshot video of how to do that, I have one of those as well that I can send you. But otherwise, just apply for a session with me, and I can run you through some of that, find out more about your business and what you need to grow your business. But basically, yes, I'll show you the ins and outs. Like, I don't sort of do that on the webinar because that would take up quite a bit of time, and it's quite a bit of a detail in exactly how you do that moving forward. But I can more than I would happily share that with you. Okay, email me, great. Yeah, my email is victoria@victoriagibson.com pretty easily. So just email me, that's fine. And yeah, I can't see any other questions. A lot of questions I do get are, okay, well, if I'm ready to learn more about Facebook ads, can I do this, even if I haven't had any clients yet? Yes, absolutely. This is the way. This is the fastest path to clients. This is the fastest path to making more sales, getting more leads reliably using Facebook ads. So no matter what level you're at, you're going to get customized advice. So it's, as I said, it's not a one-size-fits-all opportunity. So if you're not sure about anything either, and you don't want to ask a question in this forum, just go to the application at victoriagibson.com/FB leads, and let's have a chat about opportunities for your business and growing them using Facebook ads. Last call for any other questions. As you can see, I'm happy to give specific advice. You can share a landing page, ask me about any of your current ads, anything like that, happy to answer. But it seems like I think we've had everybody ask their questions. So hopefully you've got some great value out of that, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you in your application and connecting with you soon. Enjoy. Bye.